In the noise of everyday life, it often feels like we're being pulled in every direction at once. Pressure builds, uncertainty grows, and before we realize it, our peace of mind is slipping away. But there is a way to remain calm when everything around you feels unstable. A path to inner steadiness that has survived centuries of chaos. Imagine this. No matter what life throws at you, demanding work, broken relationships, unexpected losses, you remain grounded, composed, and mentally firm. Not numb, not detached, but deeply centered. This is not fantasy, this is the core of Stoicism, a philosophy designed to teach mastery over the one thing that truly belongs to you, your inner world. Today, we're entering the heart of Stoic wisdom, uncovering 10 enduring principles that reshape how you face life's unavoidable challenges. These are not abstract ideas meant for philosophers in ancient robes. They are practical tools, meant to be used daily, to build resilience, clarity, and inner strength. Whether you're dealing with emotional conflict, heavy responsibility, or a quiet sense that something is missing, Stoicism offers guidance that is both direct and transformative. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear has the power to change how you respond to the world permanently. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to remain calm under pressure, how to protect your inner peace, and how to stand steady no matter the storm. And before we begin, if this kind of wisdom speaks to you, take a moment to subscribe and stay with us. Don't skip any part of this journey. Every principle builds on the last. Now imagine setting sail without direction. No compass, no destination. You drift wherever the waves push you. That's what life becomes without a clear purpose. Reactive, unstable, and easily overwhelmed. Epictetus warned that difficulty reveals character. The greater the challenge, the greater the opportunity to rise above it. This is not passive philosophy. It is a call to action. A firm purpose acts like a compass. It does not eliminate storms, but it tells you where to steer when they arrive. This purpose isn't limited to career success or material goals. It is rooted in values, in principles, in the kind of person you choose to become. Ask yourself, what do I stand for? What will I refuse to compromise? Who am I becoming through my choices? When your purpose is clear, obstacles lose their power. Problems no longer feel like walls. They become steps. What once felt overwhelming begins to shrink because your direction is stronger than your fear. This strength is not accidental. It is forged through honest self-examination, through shedding shallow desires, through aligning your life with what truly matters. And once discovered, that purpose must be protected through discipline, consistency, and perseverance. A firm purpose is not a destination. It is a guiding force, a beacon in darkness, an anchor when emotions surge and circumstances turn against you. This is the strength Stoicism teaches, not control over the world, but mastery over yourself. As Epictetus reminded us, real power is the ability to remain committed to your path, regardless of external resistance. When you possess this, very little can shake you. So take time to reflect, write your purpose down, internalize it, let it guide your decisions, because when your purpose is firm, your mind becomes unmovable. And this leads us to the next principle, control of the mind. When someone offends you, the instinct is to react, to defend, to strike back, to feel wounded. Stoicism offers a radical truth. It is not the event that disturbs you, but your interpretation of it. Every time you choose restraint over impulse, you strengthen your mind. You train calm. You build inner authority. Mental control is not suppression. It is awareness. Start small, set daily intentions, fulfill them. Each act reinforces self-trust. Each moment of presence weakens chaos. Guard your mind carefully. Just as you wouldn't allow trash into your home, don't allow toxic influences into your thoughts. Choose what you consume. Choose who you listen to. Choose what you dwell on. This philosophy is ancient, but its power is timeless. By learning to respond instead of react, you reclaim freedom. In that space between stimulus and response lies your greatest strength. And as Epictetus taught, we cannot control others, but we always control ourselves. It is always within your power to decide how deeply an offense reaches you. This realization is profoundly freeing because it moves control away from external events and places it back where it belongs, within your inner world. Transforming offense does not mean pretending you feel nothing. Pain, anger, and disappointment are natural human reactions. Stoicism does not ask you to deny these emotions, but to observe them without surrendering to them. Between what happens and how you respond, there is a space, and inside that space lives your freedom. One practical way to work with offense is through a shift in perspective. When you feel insulted or disrespected, pause and ask yourself, what can this teach me? This doesn't require agreeing with the person who offended you. It simply allows you to extract value instead of absorbing damage. For example, if someone criticizes the way you live, instead of reacting defensively, examine whether their words reveal anything useful, or whether they simply strengthen your commitment to the path you've chosen. Either way, you grow stronger. Stoicism also encourages empathy. When someone lashes out, consider what might be happening beneath the surface. Pain often speaks through hostility. Understanding this doesn't excuse harmful behavior, but it softens your reaction and prevents anger from taking control. Another essential practice is forgiveness. Holding on to resentment poisons only one person, you. Choosing to forgive is not weakness, and it is not approval of wrongdoing. It is a conscious decision to release emotional weight and reclaim clarity. Forgiveness is not a gift to the offender. It is a gift to yourself. Every offense you encounter is resistance, and resistance builds strength. Just as muscles grow through tension, character is refined through challenge. The more you practice transforming offense, the less power external events have over your inner state. This is not a skill mastered overnight. It requires patience, awareness, and repetition. But each time you respond with intention instead of impulse, you reinforce a powerful habit, one that shapes who you become. Epictetus taught a vital truth. Events themselves carry no fear or shame. These emotions are created by the meanings we assign to them. Once you understand this, you begin to loosen their grip. Fear often arises from anticipation, from imagining outcomes that have not yet occurred. Stoicism teaches us to face fear directly, not to run from it. Ask yourself, what am I truly afraid of? Break it down. Examine it calmly. Fear loses much of its power under rational scrutiny. Take the fear of public speaking, for example. Often it's rooted in the fear of judgment or failure. But when examined honestly, you realize the audience is not waiting to condemn you, and even mistakes are survivable, even useful. Each exposure weakens fear's hold. Shame operates differently. It convinces us that our past defines our worth. Stoicism challenges this illusion. Mistakes are events, not identities. They are teachers, not verdicts. When shame arises, face it directly. Reflect on what happened, understand why it happened, and extract the lesson, then release it. Growth cannot occur where self-punishment dominates. Self-forgiveness is essential. Without it, we remain trapped in cycles of self-criticism. Forgiving yourself does not erase responsibility. It completes it. It allows learning to replace guilt. To weaken fear and shame, begin gradually. Expose yourself to discomfort in small, deliberate ways. Reflect. Adjust. Over time, what once controlled you begins to fade. Stoicism also reminds us that we do not walk this path alone. Sharing struggles with trusted people can bring clarity and strength. Often, you'll find that others carry similar burdens, and that understanding creates resilience. Epictetus also advised preparing the mind for difficulty. This is not pessimism, it is readiness. By imagining potential obstacles in advance, you reduce their power to shock you. This practice, often called premeditation of adversity, trains composure. When challenges appear, you are no longer surprised. You are prepared. Anticipation builds flexibility. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned. When you expect disruption, adaptation becomes easier and frustration loses its grip. At the same time, balance is essential. Prepare for difficulty, but also remember your strengths. Recognize the skills, discipline, and support you already possess. Preparation without confidence becomes anxiety. Preparation with perspective becomes power. Regular reflection sharpens this ability. Review past challenges. Identify patterns. Learn from experience. This transforms memory into wisdom. Mindfulness strengthens this process further. By staying present, you notice challenges early and respond deliberately. Emotional balance becomes natural rather than forced. Epictetus summarized all of this in one enduring truth. What matters is not what happens to you, but how you respond, and within that response lies your true freedom. True freedom is revealed in how we respond to adversity. Whether the challenge comes as harsh criticism from someone you trust or an unexpected setback that disrupts your plans, the power to choose your response always remains yours. That choice shapes your character, and over time, it shapes your entire life. Inner strength is not something you're born with. It is developed through awareness and intentional practice. It begins with noticing your emotions without allowing them to take control. You don't suppress what you feel, you observe it. You trace it back to its source. And in doing so, you prevent emotion from becoming your master. When you understand your emotional triggers, you gain leverage over them. This awareness is the foundation of resilience. Stoicism places great importance on a single distinction: what is within your control and what is not. This separation is essential for inner peace. You cannot govern the behavior, opinions, or reactions of others, but you always govern your own mindset and actions. By directing your energy toward what you can control, you preserve strength and avoid needless suffering. This shift alone can radically stabilize your inner world. Forgiveness is another pillar of inner strength. Resentment drains clarity and corrodes judgment. Stoicism does not ask you to excuse harm. It asks you to refuse captivity. When you forgive, you loosen the grip of negative emotion and reclaim mental space for growth and healing. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is strategic freedom. Resilience is forged through repetition. Life will rise and fall. Setbacks are unavoidable. The Stoic does not ask, "Why me?" Instead, they ask, "How can this shape me?" Each obstacle becomes a training ground. Over time, this mindset builds adaptability and emotional durability, making you less vulnerable to life's unpredictability. Stoicism also recognizes that strength is reinforced through connection. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, support you, and elevate your thinking. Engage in meaningful dialogue, and if you follow a spiritual practice, draw stability from it. These external anchors do not replace inner strength, they reinforce it. Gratitude is another discipline of resilience. When attention shifts from what is missing to what is present, the mind regains balance. Even in hardship, something remains intact. Acknowledging this regularly cultivates emotional steadiness and perspective. Inner strength also requires embracing vulnerability. Acknowledging fear and insecurity does not diminish you, it humanizes you. When faced with honesty and compassion, vulnerability transforms into courage. Self-acceptance allows you to move through life with authenticity rather than pretense. This practice is not about ignoring emotion. It is about creating distance between impulse and action. A pause, a moment of reflection. In that pause, choice becomes possible. Consider a simple example: driving in heavy traffic. Someone cuts you off. The instinctive reaction is anger. Stoicism invites a pause. Will retaliation improve the situation, or will calm preserve your peace? Choosing restraint keeps you in command. Self-restraint also includes delaying gratification. In a world that rewards immediacy, Stoicism teaches patience. Long-term purpose requires discipline. The same principle applies to communication. In moments of conflict, words spoken impulsively often wound deeply. Restraint in speech preserves dignity and strengthens relationships. Practicing restraint demands awareness and structure. This may mean setting boundaries, cultivating mindfulness, or designing habits that support clarity. If procrastination weakens you, build structure. If anger overtakes you, train calm responses. Discipline is not punishment, it is protection. Stoicism values reason over impulse. Decisions made thoughtfully endure. When faced with important choices, pause, gather information, weigh consequences, align action with values. This approach produces clarity and control. Restraint is not passivity, it is deliberate action. It is understanding consequences and accepting responsibility. Through restraint, goals become attainable and peace becomes sustainable. Daily reflection strengthens this discipline. Review your reactions, identify triggers, adjust responses. Growth requires observation. Mindfulness further sharpens control. By staying present, you recognize impulses before they take over. Whether through meditation, breathwork, or awareness, mindfulness reinforces self-command. Acceptance is the gateway to effective action. Resisting reality exhausts the mind. Accepting reality redirects energy towards solutions. Lose a job, panic, or acceptance. Acceptance allows action, preparation, adaptation, movement forward. It reduces suffering and increases effectiveness. Mindfulness supports acceptance by training non-judgmental awareness. When you accept the present moment as it is, not as you wish it to be, resilience naturally follows. Stoicism teaches that acceptance is not surrender, it is strength. Every challenge contains instruction. Every obstacle holds potential. Acceptance also dismantles perfectionism. Life is imperfect. Progress matters more than flawlessness. Compassion toward yourself sustains momentum. Gratitude reinforces acceptance. By recognizing what remains good, even during difficulty, the mind shifts from scarcity to sufficiency. Acceptance extends to relationships as well. Expecting others to meet rigid standards breeds frustration. Accepting people as they are, without tolerating harm, fosters harmony and realism. Living according to nature, as the Stoics taught, means aligning with reason, virtue, and our social nature. It begins with self-knowledge, understanding your values, tendencies, and purpose. It also means accepting life's cycles. Growth, stability, loss, renewal. Nothing is permanent. Grace comes from cooperation with change. Stoicism emphasizes virtue as the compass, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These guide ethical action and balanced living. As social beings, we flourish through contribution. Compassion, cooperation, and service fulfill our shared nature. Simplicity is another Stoic principle. Strip away excess. Focus on what matters. Prioritize relationships, meaning, and inner development. Gratitude and acceptance anchor this way of life. Let go of total control. Trust process. Appreciate presence. Living according to nature also means respecting the world we inhabit. Care for the environment. Act responsibly. Honor balance. Mindfulness ties all of this together. Presence sharpens intention. Awareness aligns action. As we conclude, remember this: true power is not found in controlling circumstances, but in mastering your mind. Let Stoic wisdom guide you toward clarity, resilience, and quiet strength. Thank you for walking this path with Stoic mind. If this video resonated with you, explore one of the suggested videos on screen. Stay grounded, stay disciplined, continue the pursuit of wisdom.